Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. The city works hard to build and maintain cooperative efforts with local groups, organizations, and businesses. One of the strongest has been with Midlands Hospital over the years. You'll hear from the CEO about how they view the partnership with the city. The annual distracted driving exercise was again a success. The participants were amazing, making the event much more real. I'll give you some on-scene comments. And the latest featured artist in the City Hall Art Gallery has a unique subject and a way to get what he needs. We'll tell you what he's done. These stories are next in City Happenings for the week of May 4th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. Papillion is strong on partnerships with outside organizations. In this case, it's Midlands Hospital.
Organizations are moving outside the walls of their clinics or their hospitals and partnering with communities, because our ultimate goal is not to treat illness, but it's actually to help improve wellness and keep the community healthy. That is what value-based care is all about.
Papillion is a go-to for other communities when it comes to cooperation with outside organizations.
Your community has been one of the ones that folks around the state of Nebraska look to as a very innovative and progressive relationship between a value-based healthcare provider and a growing and beautiful community.
Midlands Hospital, working with Papillion's EMTs, makes a world of difference.
The Code Chill initiative is really an initiative designed to actually take what we've learned that works in hospitals, that improves patient outcomes, and actually what we've done now in our relationship with your squads is actually accelerate the initiation of that protocol out into the field. We know that minutes matter. When it's a stroke or it's a heart attack, the faster that we can initiate treatment, the better off the outcomes are for that individual patient.
Papillion's approach is key to the value-based program's success.
I will tell you, though, that these value-based relationships only work when we've got actually progressive partners like the City of Papillion. And so you have to take credit for the fact that you've got a great system and a great city here that's been really willing to step up and work with the healthcare system to deliver better care for your constituents. I wish, personally, more communities had leadership like you and really took this challenge to heart. We've spent a lot of time over the last year meeting with schools and employers, and what I've seen change in Nebraska over the last year is this real interest in asking questions. Well, what can we do differently? How can we actually improve the quality of the care our constituents or our employees are receiving, and how can we do it in a way that's affordable? Healthcare costs too much in this country, and there's plenty of blame to go around as to why the costs are the way they are, but we, working together, can actually make a difference that will result in lower cost but better quality for healthcare. That's what value is all about.
The annual distracted driving exercise shows great response, cooperation, and results.
This is an amazing event. I mean, important for a couple of reasons. The live practice that goes on between multiple agencies on a live response. You've got police, you've got fire, you've got helicopter, you've got police, you've got sheriff, all coming in on an emergency response, and this is ran live. You'll hear 911 dispatch, you'll see them responding from a ways away, you'll see the helicopter coming in, so just the coordination is invaluable. But in addition, the kids being able to watch this, they're going to see a car wreck, they're going to see their friends hurt, they're going to see a friend arrested, they'll probably see a friend get taken away by a coroner, you're going to see the parent of that dead child being talked to by the chaplain, and these kids are watching this live, and this is the day before prom. You talk about distracted driving, the impact, and the rolling effect to their friends and their family. I just don't know how you can make a bigger impact.
Papillion really shines in an exercise like this.
From our responders, from our police and fire, we've got, I believe, the best professionals. Full-time career professional fire, our police are nationally accredited at a level that nobody else is beyond like the state patrol and somebody else. So to put on demonstration to the community and to the students, these guys and what they do, it's like the average person just sees them driving around in their cars and their big trucks. They don't realize the professionalism that we've got, and this demonstrates it.
A lot of planning, coordination, and cooperation go into this exercise.
This planning for this exercise has been going on, I believe, for maybe 3 months, because really you're putting on a play. but you want it to be live. So part of it does have to be scripted, so we can get the vehicles here. Who are the student actors? Who are the parent actors? Making sure that the people that are responding are available, so if a real event occurs, we haven't disrupted that. So there's a lot of coordination, but it is ran as a live scenario.
A local nature photographer featured in the City Hall Art Gallery is pleased with the opportunities afforded by the Art Gallery and other venues available in town for local artists.
As an artist, we need the exposure. We need to find places to display our artwork, and I'm grateful that we have this at the City Hall, and we have one down at the library. And then downtown there's some other local businesses that are showing art, so I appreciate the opportunity. We need it.
Albert keeps his photography subjects close to home.
I do have a large butterfly garden in my backyard. It's 6 feet wide, 60 feet long, and then I have other 10-foot plots around the house. So as a photographer, I like macro photography, and these are all close-ups of butterflies and flowers. So basically I have my own little wildlife in my backyard. I don't have to go very far to get nature.
So it's my passion is macro photography, and I like I consider myself a fine arts photographer, and I'm looking for the aesthetics and things that pop, and I'm trying to get a lot of detail in it, so I'm zooming in close with macro lenses and taking photos.
He's been involved with photography for a long time.
I've been interested in photography ever since high school. So, and I taken a lot of classes at Bellevue, almost have a complete degree at Bellevue College in graphic design. And digital technology is appetizing for me, or interest of mine. And I'm good at Photoshop and video editors, and so I like the technology. But it was a new world when I started with macro photography, getting in close where you could see on these butterflies, you could see the hairs on their backs and the individual scales. So it gives me opportunity to. Well, I sometimes call this a show viewed from through other eyes, meaning I'm trying to actually simulate what the butterfly would see landing on these flowers. It's like, to a butterfly, it's like a helicopter pad. I mean, they're so big, and trying to get down to their level and seeing through their eyes what their world is about.
Papillion Days is on its way. It all begins with the Mayor's Youth Leadership Council sponsored Papillion Idol. And don't forget the Kitty Parade. The Papillion Parade and all the goings on. It runs from June 17th through the 21st, Father's Day weekend. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening in Papillion. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. And information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.